What is up, my good friends? My name is Floyd, and today we'll be checking out the game called Doki Doki Literature Club, or also known as, or better known as DDLC. So I've been seeing memes about the game Miside, and yeah, they're talking about the lady called Mita-chan, and I've been seeing memes about it, and I noticed some of the memes are about Monica, comparing her or maybe putting her at the same image, and I'm curious to who is Monica and why is it just Monica. So I guess that's what we're going to find out today. Alright. For the game though. Got it. Okay, so yeah, let's play this one. Oh, I didn't see that. Individuals suffering from anxiety of depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit the website. This is not a good sign. Okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay. Yeah, I agree. They're making sure that you're aware of what the dangers this game is going to bring you. I guess that's a stern warning, but we're gonna play it anyway. Kinda liking the song. Yeah. Okay, let's start a new game, or maybe check the settings first. Unseen text. Okay. Just your regular dating simulator settings. Nothing to worry about. Okay, let's enter our name. Hey! Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, we got a childhood friend. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Well, that's just mean. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh! So this is Sayori. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to oh, sorry, that's me. Well, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Floyd. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird,
I'm doing this wrong. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you do wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. She's like uh, like the dumb childhood friend who's always so giddy and happy. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. Okay. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. It's like the typical slice of life anime, high school slice of life anime. Okay.
By the way, Floyd, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I would join a club. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Ooh. Sounds like I'm the same way. I'm relating to the character here. Okay.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Do you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Maybe I will. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Maybe she's just worried so much about you. Cared so much about you. Okay. The school day is an ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Typical.
Hello.
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of this classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
I'm okay. Well, I thought you might need some
encouragement. So I thought,
know what?
Well, that you could come to my club?
Um, Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your. There's no way that I'm going to your club.
Ichiwarui.
Mini. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she has any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. So unanimously or automatically she became the vice president because they're the only ones interested in making the club or the literature club. Well, that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Why are you being mean to Sayori here? She's cute. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care? Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member.
You're making promises without my knowledge. What the hell?
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Yeah, don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. Come on. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
Okay. I'm not sure on what kind of voice I'm going to give her. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of a school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Ooh, okay. Girl 1. What kind of voice should I use? She looks what do you call this? Sophisticated or a serious one? By the looks of her, she's hiding her hand behind her back. She seems shy. I just okay. Like, let's give her some ara kind of voice.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Okay, we got the girl 2 here.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Yeah, she seemed like a feisty little girl.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Florid. What a nice surprise.
Okay, this is Monica. I know her. Okay.
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. They're all girls, what the hell? Okay. This club is full of incredible cute girls. And What are you looking at? If you wanna say something, say it. Oh, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with this sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Okay. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, sorry, that was a whisper. Then turns back toward to the other girls. Okay.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Yeah, she is a shy person, I guess. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Okay.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That is right.
It's great to see you again, Ford.
Oh, Monica smiles sweetly. Guess the MC and Monica knows each other. Well, we do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, former classmate, I guess. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Or smart, beautiful, and athletic. Okay, she's the perfect one, and clearly she's the clear choice between these girls. Okay, basically completely out of my league. Okay, no confidence there, MC. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little you too, Monica.
Oh, come sit down, Floyd. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What?
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cakes or cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay, she's a cat girl. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! Oh, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Okay. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. Okay.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I. Oh, we got a tsundere. She's a tsundere. Okay, we're gonna use tsundere voice from now on. Sassy and tsundere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. You know. You baka. Oh shit. Oh, what happened? Okay. Right click. I click right click. Okay. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This game is so detailed, I can even imagine what the MC is saying. It's like an anime or something. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I am glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay. Why do I have the feeling that the Yuri here has some crush on our MC? Although we know that Sayori has been talking about us to these girls, so maybe the story makes them fall in love with the MC. Okay. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged by Sayori here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I am surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, yeah. Yeah, I'm really confused how they're getting along in the club. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Floyd, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, what kind of? Considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, she's interested. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Oh, well, that can change. Ooh, I can change for you. That's what the MC is trying to say. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, maybe the MC is just wanna make Yuri here feel good. Okay. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Okay, can you imagine that?
My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writer can deliberately take advantage of you or your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you the idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Oh, don't say it out loud! Give that back. Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
Yeah.
Natsuki avert her eyes. what am I doing? The eyes averting. Okay.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to the readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart.
Hey, do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone poems.
We'll sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Says everyone.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! And plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Flord?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. Well, I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stares back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought. Flor?
You guys, Mina, Mina-san, please don't gaslight me. I'm defenseless against I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Come on, MC. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Okay. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her around me, jumping up and down. Oh, okay. Guess they're that close.
Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring them to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me at once more. Okay. Floyd, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside. Well, meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Floyd, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. What an ulterior motive there. Come on, MC. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think the favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so we talk to them and we kinda get their personalities. But where's Monica though? Okay. So the only choice here is Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. Okay. Let's try the childhood friend first, because we know that in every anime, the childhood friend always lose to the transfer student. So we're giving them a win this time. Okay. So she is happy-go-lucky, always happy, enthusiastic. So maybe we could pick the positive ones. So positive. Lollipop? Oh, okay. Natsuki jumped, so I guess that she liked the word lollipop. Maybe lollipop is like childish and cute, so I guess that's the reason why she likes it. So let's lazy. Okay, so okay. Lazy. Sayori likes lazy. Bouncy. Oh shit. I don't want to go to the tsundere route here. I want childhood best friend, something like that. Lust? What the hell? Oh, we suck at this. I mean, I suck at this. 5 rep. What? How is she? I thought she is a shy person. Precious. Okay, gotcha. Precious. Charm. Okay. Uh, uh, Happiness. Oh yeah. Climax. What the hell? I have kiss. Tears come. Universe. Bunny. Bunny is cute. It's cute sounding. Cheer. Okay, gotcha. 'Cause she's always cheerful. Friends. Childhood friend it is. Sweet. I think it's for Natsuki. Memories. Okay, yeah. Childhood memories and all that. Rainy cloud. Party. Ah, she likes party. Chocolate skirt papa. Peace. Heartbeat. Hop. Oh. Ah. Stop. Nibble. Kinda sound cute. Whistle. Play. Okay. Joy. Gotcha. Giggle. Oh. Come on. Stop picking words. That is cute. That's childhood. Yeah, that's strawberry. Yeah. Vanilla dream. Love? Kinda deep. Maybe it's for Yuri. Music. Maybe music? Okay. Kinda liking this. I like the music, the background, the beat and all. Amazing. Something would she would say. Pain and ending capable. Ah yeah. She would say that. Sayori will definitely say that. Doki Doki. Yeah, that sounds cute. Special. Pink. Portrait. Ah, she likes vacation. Because we know she wakes up late, I guess.
Hi again, Flord. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Oh, well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Maybe you could save. Okay, hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Okay. It's a good thing. I wanna stay a lot of time reading previous texts. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Flord. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Damn.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Well, it's something that you read, so I guess that's literature? It's a book. It's just happened to be called manga.
Don't worry, guys. Flirts always gives its Flirts always give it his best as long as he is having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking or cleaning my room. How dependable.
Did she just... Okay. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Oh, is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Ooh, we got some jealousy here. Even if it's a joke, there's she kind of meant it, I guess.
How come? You and Flirt can become good friends too.
She's so dumb, she can't even pick up on those words.
Sayori.
As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yeah, why are you throwing me under the bus there, Sayori?
Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
Then what is it, if it's nothing?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
You're not even thinking anything. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Ooh. We got some nice riz from MC right there. How are you not getting girlfriends and shit? It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Ooh, a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being cute?
She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I guess MC here is not getting enough action to be excited about the book. Okay.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be in the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Who? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What is she doing? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk, and how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. Okay.
We're probably gonna see really lame compared to all the other clubs there. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Well, the problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we can't come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do that thing to speak to their creative minds.
Oh, what's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberately like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. And Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
Well, that wasn't why you suggested it, right?
Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy.
Well, cupcake it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway,
We still need to work out the details of the event itself.
well, the MC seems to be he sold his soul for a cupcake, so maybe others will too. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admired her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Okay. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. She just appeared out of nowhere. You scared me, Sayori. I opened up my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Oh, that's why she's so close to the screen. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Oh, don't say it out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Ooh. MC is worried about his reputation towards Monica. Well, we don't really have a choice because she's not in the choices when we wrote our poem. Well, maybe we could do something to make that happen. We'll see.
It's true. It's true though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
And not every day.
Oh, that's not very convincing at all. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
Oh, I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glanced around herself.
How is it written all over me?
Well, you were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down to the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ooh, some contact there. Man, you really need the brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. Oop, that's...
But nobody would ever notice that.
Well, of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want it to embarrass you or something. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. And you don't even keep your blazers bottomed up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Ooh, we got a scene here. Ooh. Okay. They're childhood friends, so I guess that's how close they are with each other. They can do things like this. Maybe the MC doesn't feel the same way as Sayori is feeling right now, but this is something that would trigger something to Sayori.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You don't make me feel weird about it, baka.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Maybe it's because it's right up her chest. What the hell? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Yeah. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Oh, don't say it out loud. Jeez, Sayori. Well, anyway, you look much better now, so Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like this or like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Okay. She doesn't like that, I guess.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Well, because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Come on.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early, okay?
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Ooh. Is that a hint? Do you love the MC, Sayori? That's why you don't want to have a boyfriend? Because you want the MC instead? Okay. That's very obvious. Yeah, I guess so. Huh.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Oh, you're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh, Monica just interrupted our sweet conversation here. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out,
"Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Floored, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. What? MC wants to read his own poem? What? I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to relieve her poem, or retrieve her poem. What the hell?
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Oh, I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook, and I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Ooh. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, it's poem time. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so we're going for Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ford. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. You know, so when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Flort's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. In it. Bloody in it. Okay. Sayori hugs the sheets against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Floor. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Oh, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Yeah, we all know your motive. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Oh, alright, I'm going to hold you on that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Oh, we'll see about that. Okay, so this is her poem. Dear Sunshine. I'll use her voice.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Okay, that's a weird ending. Did she wrote this like the moment she woke up and then she felt hungry at the end of the time that she's writing this poem? Click outside the poem area to continue. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No? Just a little bit.
Well, you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Well, I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
But don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Oh, well, even though you were late for school?
It's bad to skip breakfast, you know.
Yeah. most important meal of the day. But it's all propaganda of the cereal companies. Most important meal of the day, my ass.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ooh. Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Okay, well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It's a good poem, if I say so myself. Okay, let's hear from Monica.
Hi, Flord. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way,
Oh shit. How can I? Oh, yeah.
by the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright. Keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Flord. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Okay. Good observation. That's where I'm trying to go with my poem earlier. Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Makes sense. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, but I didn't really read something sad with her poem. But maybe I guess I'm not really good at reading things like literature and poems. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot.
Oh shit. That's not her line. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Well, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write, and it's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah, she's onto us. I believe she's onto us. Well, anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound very confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Oh, I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I don't know how to read the poems she's writing. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever in everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's kind of creepy. So you're peering at the hole and he's also peering in the hole, so you're staring at each other using the hole. That's what I get from this poem. Or maybe I'm taking it literally so much. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Yeah, should rhyme. When people perform out loud, it can be really powerful. Well, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Well, anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Oh, that's really a good advice for anything that you do in real life though. Okay. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Okay. So what she's saying is just lay on your ideas first before you polish it, so that at least you finish something before you make it perfect. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Monica. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Yeah, something like that. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She talking to me or the MC?
or the audience? Okay. She breaking the fourth wall? Who should I show my poem next? Okay. Let's try Yuri. Okay, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
That's something you should not forget.
It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm
Sorry. Who was that? Oh, it's me. It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Okay.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why'd you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people, I guess. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammers is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. People talk about other people all the time. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, please do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Okay. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Okay. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Sounds creepy. Is she talking about a ghost that is that can be viewed at a distance, like you're standing like 15 meters away from a street light, and then there under that street light someone is standing, or a ghost might be standing there, and she's disappearing every time the light goes flickering. Okay. The handwriting is very beautiful, if I say so. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. Oh, that's not true. I think that's the first thing I noticed about your poem, was your handwriting is beautiful. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, okay. Maybe she's thinking I cannot read her handwriting at all. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yeah, I pictured what she is telling in the story. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh, not at all. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you looking down at the MC, Yuri? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh, that just hit me. Yuri means ghost in Japanese, is it? Wait, let me just do a quick search before we move on. Yuri. Japanese means lily. Oh, it's different. Yure. Oh, Yure. Yure. Tama ba? Is it right? Oh, okay. It's supposed to be Yuri. Yurei. Or Yurei. Kind of checks out. It's just another vowel. The letter E is between R and I. So it still checks out. I'm gonna take that as a reference. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lord. Okay. So there's a deeper meaning to it. Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our past, remaining place of comfort, and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing, or with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, I personally do as well. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Bless you. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I am counting on you. Yeah, she does seem to be very sophisticated. Who should I? Okay, we don't really have a choice there. Okay, so Natsuki, let's just get this over with. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Come on now. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. Oh, so basically it's not cute enough for your tastes, huh? Do you want to get smacked? Oh, I'll pass on that. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. I really hate tsunderes. It's too confusing to deal with that. It's too much work. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That was trash. That was trash, Natsuki. It's like your personality. Oh, sorry, that was a little aggressive. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I tell you that you weren't gonna like it. Well, you're not wrong about that. Oh, come on, MC. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. No, I'm not. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because eto sana. Everyone in a high school thinks that my writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Where your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Yeah, that was shit. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Pro in what? Being a shit writer of poems. Why am I being mean to her? I'm so sorry. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Oh, sure. So she's definitely a first year high school. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but it's Natsuki. If Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her, I'm definitely going to take it away from her if I have the chance. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. And you know what you're getting yourself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheet of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Aw, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Did you completely miss the symbolism of or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute? I know. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something to say?
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
So sassy.
Well, Sayori liked it, and Flor did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anything anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Oh, that was a slow burn. Damn.
Which I haven't yet.
Oh, damn. That was some sick bars there, Yuri.
And Flirt liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh shit. Something's about to get down, and I'm not here for it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Okay.
Maybe you're just jealous that Flirt appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh?
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Flirt started showing up.
Oh shit. Why are you dissing each other? I think they're not getting along well in this club. Right, even before and the MC came and joined the literature club. Shit, that's some sick burns they're exchanging for each other.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little...
They're both places.
This doesn't involve you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turns turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh shit.
Lord, she's just trying to make me look bad.
Oh, that's not true.
She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at us at the reader, not force them to have figured it out. Help me explain that to her, Floyd. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that? Right, Floyd?
Don't put me on the hot seat there.
Well.
I can't use their voice in the chorus. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. What should I do? Should I seek help from Sayori? Or should I don't want them to be fighting? Well, it's fun that the way they exchange word is like they know each other so much. But at the same time they hate each other for some reason. Is it because Natsuki is so tsundere that she dismisses her true feelings about her as her friend, and Yuri here misunderstood the way Natsuki is talking to her? Well, I guess that's the reason why. Or maybe they just both like the MC and they're competing with each other. So let's get Sayori's help. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori's uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Oh. So the MC went for the gaslighting route.
Lord?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our own conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Still going at it. Damn.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are all my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing because they give you so much feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting?
Because
Because? Because?
Well, and also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh shit. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Ooh. I guess it's the best decision that so far, the best decision that we made is to seek help from Sayori. She seems to see the bigger picture instead of agreeing to one's opinion and dismissing the other. Just like always being in the middle ground, and she seems to be always knows what she's going to say best that will diffuse the conflict. So that's why I'm picking her over these girls, aside from Monica here. So this is why Sayori is the vice president. Sorry. So this is why Sayori is the vice president, huh? I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As a president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means that Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Yeah, she's like emotionally intelligent, if you put that way. Well, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, she knows exactly what she needs to say at a time like that. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me. Sorry. Causing my stomach to knot. Ooh. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Yeah. The game is not giving us the chance to be, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was always, well, it was alright. Well, mostly. Don't care about your opinion. Floyd, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It wasn't a neat thing to talk about with everyone. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself, and with newfound determination... I nod to myself with newfound determination. Okay. Uh, Floor? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So giddy. I like her. Like her so much. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Well, I hate Natsuki. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Lord, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's debatable. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, second poem. We're still going for Sayori. Okay. Not cute. Summer. Oh shit. Why is it? Fuck you, Natsuki. Okay, so anime. What the fuck? Why am I getting all the words for Natsuki? Damn it. Special? Okay. Okay, so we learned more about Sayori. She's thoughtful, she is giddy, she's always happy, she cares a lot about her friends, so something like that. Happiness, clumsy, okay. Playground. Damn it. Fuck you, Natsuki. Just gonna blame Natsuki for everything. Uncanny journey, promise. Promise? Okay. Okay, so we know Lollipop is friends. Vibrant? Shit. Oh, sorry. Shopping? Does she like shopping? Oh my god! Why am I getting to Natsuki? Love? Okay, good. Marriage? No, that's too deep. Wonderful? Okay, good. What else? Comfort? Just getting... Okay, comfort. Sucks. Oh my god! Why is it favoring to Natsuki? Childhood. Okay, got that one.
Analysis loud. She's loud. Okay. Lazy. Family. No, I don't think she's family oriented. Haven't mentioned about family ever since we are doing the playthrough. So fickle. I can. Oh, memories. Yeah. Suicide. What the frick? I can't say that word. I'm gonna blur it later. Hope? I don't think she would. I think she would say that. Okay. Yeah. Faster, agonizing, spinning. Sunny? That's kinda cute. Oh, she said this in the poem. Hopefully we favored the odds to Sayori this time, or like last time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Floyd.
Oh, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
What do you know about me? I have reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, I know what's going on. Sayori is trying to like,
I forgot my money at my bag. Can I borrow some money from you?
and then never pays back. Typical childhood friend.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Like Hook. Always angry, but Sayori here is always hungry. Okay. And so that only leaves one option.
I've been defeated.
I give up.
Don't make me feel so guilty.
If you feel so guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. How is she giggling? Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri?
Tell Floyd to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got to absorb into my book. How can I do that? I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. What? Revolution? Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, what the hell happened there? Plop! Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What happened there? Ow! What was that? Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about my cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Ooh. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Oh, jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes beyond Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hands, Natsuki reached up to nudge Sayori's offer. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsu's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometime. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Yeah, of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Hey? You don't think she is a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's so true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, is she, trying to save her image in front of Lord? Maybe. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. But it's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Well, that's... Monica looks at me. Oop. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Floyd. Ooh. Monica smiles sweetly. Ooh. Too bad she's not in the what we cannot pick her between those three. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Oh, I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled that. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why is she? What is she doing in the closet? This closet? Okay. Floyd! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Oh, is she tricking me again? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up, right? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be right back. Are you going with Floyd to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Oh, I do like that too. Gosh. Hehe. Okay. She doesn't have a choice. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster papers, okay? Okay. Ready, Floyd? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skip around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasures in simple things sometimes. Hey, Sayori.
What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Hehehe. Me and Monica have it planned out. Don't worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do poetry performance. A performance?
Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kinda dull.
Floyd, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say, the lines of poems like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland." Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Ichiwarui. Meanie. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Floyd, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. I thought she's going, doesn't really. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. That was weak. Okay. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling that I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too.
They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
Alright, that's one down.
Don't get distracted. We still need to find
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster papers.
I dropped one by accident.
Oh, smacked again.
Cat!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. That's gotta hurt. Okay. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Okay. That's a good shot of her. Okay. Okay. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Lord, where would I even find ice around this time?
I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine.
I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Ha ha ha. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hall. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used in an ice pack rather than to drink it. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, she's still sitting like that. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori's bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Bruh, what are you doing, Sayori? It's for your forehead, idiot. Bakero.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Oh, well, just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Flor. This kind of reminds me of you. Reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting into trouble if someone finds out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Oh, did I really do that?
Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit.
Oh, sorry. That was me. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Lord, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Oh, don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Oh, really? Maybe you're right. Flor? I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling when or where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep into in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Okay. Sayori hops to her feet. There's some sweet exchange between them. Okay. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try hide the bump, but without much less success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori? Your forehead.
Oh, she's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we need? I have it here.
Sayori frantically glances around her.
I forgot all of the stuff.
Oh, calm down, Sayori. I have it right here. I found the poster paper too. Why are you doing that, Monica?
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Lord.
Well, Sayori. Well, I failed to come up with excuses for Sayori.
I made it at an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems?
Yes, I should grab mine. Oh, sorry. Is that me? It's supposed to be me. Yes, I'll grab mine, I guess. After making sure the crayon box is closely tied, I return to my seat. Okay, so who should I show my poem to first? Let's go for Natsuki. Let's save the best for last.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Huh?
Phew? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you?
Maybe... wait, maybe
that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday.
You're so full of yourself. I mean, that's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as a her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around the dead weight. Oh shit, what the hell? Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Oh, okay. He went philosophical there. You could say we each other take care of each other. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm gonna kill Amy. Sorry. It gives me the like a gossipy, cutesy kind of poem. It's nice to read, actually. I just hate the writer of the poem. Sorry. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit. Oh, sorry. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Well, no, of course. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out. Then make fun of you or think less of you. But that just make people stupid. Who cares of what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy, I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow.
too, so look forward to it. Okay, I can hate her, but her writing is something else. And I think it's for Yuri. Okay, speaking of Yuri, let's go with Yuri.
Are you still mad at me?
Ah?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
Oh, that's not true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants.
Huh? What? I know this is what Monica wants.
But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Oh, she's trying to shoo us away and let us spend time with the other girls instead of her because she thinks I hate him. I'd hate her or something like that.
But
Yeah.
Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Damn, did we really did her dirty or something? Oh, yeah, I guess the poem that we're writing is not speaking to her somehow. It's going towards to at least those two because I accidentally picked the right word for Natsuki even though I not doing that on purpose. Okay. Yeah, let's go for Monica. Because we're saving the best for last.
Hi again, Floyd. How's the writing going?
Alright I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you?
Oh, she's on to us.
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
Oh, I'm not shy. It's just
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
Oh no, it's not like that. It's just the game is not letting us to choose you. I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
Oh, no, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Is this a cry for help? The colors, they won't stop. Bright colors, flashing, expanding. RGB? What's the meaning of this though? If it's not literally. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
Oh, I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feelings, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Okay, thank you for reminding me that. Okay.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even saying or talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
She's like becoming aware that this is a game. Who should I okay, Sayori, let's go.
Flor, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Yeah? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way.
Sorry, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Ooh. Stop thinking weird things, Baka. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life as an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection, I guess. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey Flor, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap. Oh, something snapped her.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bent down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up her broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk.
Anyway,
Still haven't read your poem.
oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay.
Bottles, I pop off my scarf like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends are friends, friends of their friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more, and my friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shattered against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Yo, this is not what I expect Sayori would write. It's like all happy and happy here, then it fell short at the end.
It's kinda sad. It's like she's letting her happiness go for her friends, and at the end of that, she's just hurting herself or something. And after she gave all the happiness inside those bottles, she feels empty. That is so contradicting to her personality and stuff. Okay. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Yeah, I do so too, MC.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kinda creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Oh shit, what? Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it harder for me to be pessimistic.
Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit and at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. But don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's the bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from.
Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But, but, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. She's good at the speech, okay? I give her that. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with.
Alright!
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh shit. To if Sayori is giving death flags and now Yuri? Shit. I know shit's about to get down eventually. I'm taking this game for granted, and it's not gonna be nice for me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monica, this is so sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. And now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice filled the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes that recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. And thank you, everyone. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Ugh. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the poetry. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she was bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins afterwards and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops up of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh shit. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost give it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, true and true. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Floyd liked it. Oh. Did I click that on purpose? Okay, maybe it's a sign to save it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Floyd. It's not like I can compare you to you guys anyway. Might as well let Floyd lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oh, come on. Natsuki,
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident on my own writing, it's hard to put energy to it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at as good as everyone else. Oh, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gives out of her seats and make her way to the podium. The poem's called... why are you looking at... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffed back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing in front of other people would be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But with it just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about for the festival. With that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Sheesh, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Oh, I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Oh, it's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehe. Yeah, jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that, Yuri? It's okay, Floyd. You don't have to say it. Oh, whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I of course I would still walk on home with you, Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
but she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
Oh, you're silly, Floyd. You think about me too much sometimes.
Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen, right? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird that thing for Sayori to care so much about but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? Oh shit. I guess I have to end it on this note. I don't really think I can I can end the game in just one night. There's so much happening. And I'm still waiting for the warnings about psychological horror or something like that. But anyway, I guess we can end the playthrough for now and continue next time when we got time. I hope you like this playthrough. We've seen so much. We've learned so much about the girls, especially Sayori. And I'm liking her personality and all that. I hope it goes well with those two, the MC and Sayori, or maybe Monica. The thing is, Monica is not even a choice between these girls. She's like she's not even here. Monica was my first choice on this game, but I guess we're not allowed to do that, so I went for the second best choice, which is Sayori. And a lot of stories doesn't end well for childhood friends, like a lot of animes does that. Usually the transferred student is the winner in those
romantic comedy anime. So we're making it happen here, and I hope it will happen that the childhood friend will finally win the main character. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and then I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.